owner and floral designer of Bloom and Stem. We're so excited to have you here because, yes, you do floral bouquets, but we can't forget about the Christmas wreaths.
We can't forget about holiday, which is my favorite time of year. So today we're going to be using fresh wreaths, and we're going to make them with some dried floral and some picks and some things that you can get like at your local craft store.
Love to see this. It smells so good, so Christmassy. So where do you get a wreath like this?
Okay, so these are just small wreaths. You can actually get these at Trader Joe's or at H-E-B, anywhere that they're gonna sell holiday greens. And they come in varying sizes, but for our space today, we're just gonna do a nice small, and this is like perfect if you wanna put like a candle in the middle or anything, but we're gonna design these today and they're gonna be super easy, I promise. Okay, so these are fresh wreaths. So as you can see, it's like all the pine, so we're gonna give it a fluff before we get started. So you're just gonna take your hand and you're gonna kind of just like pull up towards you. They are really, and then give it a like a nice little turn.
Spread them a little too.
Yeah, just
like,
spread them out. Yeah. And you know, because they come shipped to stores flat. And you want to give them a little zhuzh. A little
We're zhuzhing over here, not judging, zhuzhing.
Not judging, zhuzhing.
Zhuzhing. This is so cool.
Yeah, and so you kind of just want to give it a little bit of body and then see where else you want to add it on today. Now that you give it a little zhuzh, you see it? It's like a little a little ump. Okay, so now let's start adding in our stuff.
Sure.
Okay, so I have you have white, I have some maroon.
Yes. Okay.
These are dried ruscus, and they come in all different colors, but I thought we could do some whites and some burgundy today.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you can just pop these in, or if you're gonna have this outside or somewhere else, I use sometimes some floral wire. And you can get this again at any craft store. You can give it a little cut if you want to, but it's nothing crazy if you want. You can kind of wrap it around.
Or you can just stick this in there, right? Okay.
Yeah. So that is just like a little, if you're gonna actually tie it. But I'm just gonna pop these in today because I know that they're gonna make it inside.
They're so...
If they're gonna be flat, you know? And then you're just gonna kind of give it a little turn. So take your time, there's no rush in that, but I mean, this is super fast.
This is beautiful.
And like there's a wire on this wreath, all wreaths, that you can kind of poke through and kind of place those stems.
I see, it's going,
that's
it's flowing.
That's how the wreath is made anyways, so use the mechanics that are at your disposal.
Such a great tip there. For sure.
So that is like your first layer. And again, it's like, that's so chic on its own, I always feel like. That is just like so, and you can add more pine to this, but what we're gonna add is some fresh eucalyptus. So this is seeded eucalyptus. It comes in really long stems, but we gave it a little cut to make it nice and short. So I'm gonna give it a little cut also here. And again, you're just gonna start placing it in. It smells so good.
It does. Anywhere.
Anywhere. I like to pop them in kind of close by.
Close by so they like
so they kind of snuggle with each other. And it's just adding another layer of texture.
Who would have thought eucalyptus is such a great decoration?
It's so good. This is seeded, so it has a little bit extra texture.
Yes, I love. And you can, like, if you have like a garden, there's things probably in your garden you can use, right?
Absolutely. Anything that you know can dry really well. Magnolia leaves also, more pine. Any kind of like holly sometimes looks really good.
I kind of have this sparse over here. Can I add some purple, or would that be weird?
Yeah, add purple to that. Yeah. And also, we can add our ribbon to this later.
So actually, that's what I'll do.
Keep it like this. Keep it like this, because you'll show what your ribbon looks like at the bottom, and I'll show what it looks like at the top.
Okie dokie.
I love it. Okay, so you just pop them in. Yeah, give a few more stems.
Why not? Let's live a little here.
Let's live a little.
What would be next after this eucalyptus?
Okay, after this eucalyptus, if you want to spice it up.
You know I do, all right, Megan?
I always love a little bit of ornaments. So if you want to do, you can hot glue these in, but I just brought them for our demo today. But I said we're gonna get a little crazy and we're gonna add picks. So these are just like holiday picks that you would put in a Christmas tree. You can get these at Hobby Lobby, at Walmart, at Target, anywhere. They're very messy, but I love it. And then I just like to pop them in and give it that little extra spark too. And these have wire in them, so they're bendable, and they're gonna pop in and they're gonna last forever.
You're so good at this, Megan. How can people get in touch with you and get more information, book you for their events?
So find me at Bloom and Stem on Instagram, and then you can email me from my website at bloomandstem.com.